Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Welcome to the Ray Avery Easter Classic between Roanoke Rapids, who is 8-6 on the season, versus the Ayden-Grifton Chargers, who's 13-5. Today for the Chargers on the mound will be Parker Rowland. First three batters for Roanoke Rapids will be the right fielder Bryce Manning, the third baseman Aiden Brantley, and the shortstop Colin Elias. We're moments away from your first pitch. Thank you for joining on this beautiful Easter Saturday.
You can do it.
All right, we are ready for baseball here in Littlefield. Parker Rowland on the mound, checks the sign, and he's on the bump, ready to pitch. The wind and the pitch. Fastball grounded to short, fielded by Bryson Williams. Throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning.
Bryson to Jack there for the first out. Gonna make it one down, nobody on.
One out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Aiden Brantley. One pitch, one out for Rowland. The wind and the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike one. No balls, one strike to Brantley. The next pitch, fastball, popped into right field. Hollingsworth's underneath it, and he'll make the catch for the second out. Two outs here in the first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Colin Elias. So two quick outs here in the top of the first. This will bring up the lefty, Colin Elias. First pitch to Elias, misses low, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. Called, strike one. One ball, one strike to Elias. Next pitch, off speed, swung on and missed, strike 2. 1-2 count, the wind and the pitch, off speed, barely misses outside, ball 2. That one is tough for Elias to hold off on. So it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2-2. Now the wind and the pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 3.
You're good, man. It's full count.
Full count now to Elias. The wind and the pitch, off speed, misses low, ball 4.
Full count walk.
So 2 outs, runner on
Bring up
first.
Blaine Warren.
And that'll bring up the first baseman, Blaine Warren. Roland checks the sign, now back on the bump. Checks the runner on at first. And now the pitch. Fastball misses low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the top of the first. Next pitch to Warren in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Elias takes his lead off at first. Now the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play down the first base side. Two balls, 1 strike. Now a fastball grounded up the middle. Bryson Williams flips over to the second baseman, Nate Brooks, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So there'll be 0 runs on 0 hits.
Heading to the bottom of the first.
0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. First inning sponsor is Coltrane Hardware. The bottom of the first is brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Tired of dealing with overgrown lawns, mosquitoes, and fire ants? Let Pirate Lawn Enforcement take care of it. We specialize in lawn care, mosquito control, and fire ant treatment to keep your yard looking great and pest-free. Call us today at 252-258-3182 and let the experts handle your yard so you can enjoy it. Pirate Lawn Enforcement, your lawn, our mission. Bottom of the first is also brought to you by 2nd Street Cafe. Craving delicious food with hometown charm? Visit 2nd Street Cafe with 2 locations in Farmville and Ayden. We're now open with extended hours until 9 p.m., serving up your favorites all day long. And stay tuned, breakfast is coming soon. Stop by 2nd Street Cafe for great food, great service, and a great time. We'll be back in the bottom of the first, where Bryson Williams will lead off the Chargers. All right, we are back here in the bottom of the first, where Bryson Williams will lead off the Chargers. And he'll get hit by the first pitch.
Bryson's back there. He's going to head to first. Gets a runner on first with no outs for Parker Rowland.
So that'll be a runner on first. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Parker Rowland, the pitcher.
That's what most people in high school do.
And check over to first as the ball gets away from the first baseman. But Williams will stay at first. So it'll be Williams at first, Roland the batter.
That's a weird delivery.
Fastball misses outside as the first pitch to Roland, ball one.
He steps so far over to the right when he pitches. Maybe it was just that one.
Next pitch. Fastball foul back. As the pitcher has an interesting delivery as he'll move his leg towards the right-handed batter and then away from it. Next pitch off speed. Misses outside, ball two as Bryson Williams still second. So runner on second, 2-1 count to Roland. Now the pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now the next pitch to Roland, fastball, misses inside, ball 4.
Ball's going to walk Parker over to first, so the runner on first and second for Camden Wilson.
So it'll be runners on first and second, nobody out in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up the third baseman, Camden Wilson. Pitcher checks a runner at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Wilson. Next pitch. Fastball misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Briggs has thrown 8 pitches, 7 of them are balls. Next pitch, fastball misses inside, ball 3. 3-0 count to Wilson. I hope he doesn't have the green light. And there's a get me over fastball called strike 1. Now Wilson can hit a fastball right down the middle. The wind is blowing out today. And he does get that fastball, and he fouls it out of play. We've gone full now. Runners up first and second, nobody out. Full count to Wilson. Briggs back on the mound. He'll check the sign. And now the pitch. Fastball fouled off the edge of his bat. We'll try it again at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the full count pitch. Flared into right field and caught for the first out. Runners will stay at first and second, as it'll be 1 out for the slugger, Jack Yule.
It's going to bring up Jack Yule.
Why did Bryson tag up?
It's awful close to infield.
So 1 out, runners up first and second. That'll bring up the Wofford commit for football, Jack Yule. First pitch to Yule, off speed, misses high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Next pitch, fouled out of play down the first base side. So it'll be a 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Williams leads off second. Roland leads off first. Next pitch, driven into center field. And gone! The wind just took that one. 3-run homer by Jack Yule. The center fielder just It looked like it was a routine fly ball, and then all of a sudden it was way over his head. 3-run homer, and it's a 3-0 Ayden-Grifton lead.
Looks like Griffin had 3-0 there.
I promise I'm not that nonchalant about a homer, but that thing just looked like a routine fly ball.
1 out, and the bases are wide open there for Davis Brinson.
So we have 1 out
It did not look like it was going out.
with Davis Brinson, the catcher.
Get a strike on.
First pitch to Brinson, misses outside, ball 1.
You already have 1 ball up there.
Yeah, you're good.
1 ball, no strikes to Brinson. Next pitch, called, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, still 1 out here in the bottom of the first. The wind in the pitch, off speed, misses outside, ball 2. 2-1 count with the quarterback, Nate Brooks, due up next. Next pitch to Brinson, grounded softly to first. Flip over to first, barely in time to the pitcher that was covering. So it'll be scored as a 3-1 out. So we'll have 2 outs for the quarterback and the second baseman, Nate Brooks.
You could have said Guilford commit. He did for Jack. He said Watford.
First pitch to Brooks, off speed.
Whoa.
That was in the other batter's box, called strike 1.
Whoa.
Next pitch at his head, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the wind in the pitch. Fastball
Get down, ball.
driven into center field as the center fielder will drift over to make the 3rd out of the inning.
We catch out there in center field for the 3rd out. Only 1 hit.
So it'll be 3 runs, 1 hit. No runners left on base as the Chargers lead 3-0 as we head to the top of the second. Top of the second is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken. Looking for a family-friendly night out? Come out to Nash Hot Chicken. Every Monday, kids eat free. Plus, enjoy live music and dive into our delicious $5 chicken and mac bowls. Wing nights are Thursdays with 75-cent wings. It's the perfect spot for great food, good vibes, and family fun. See you at Nash Hot Chicken, where flavor and fun meet. Top of the second is also brought to you by Brady Repairs. Got broken electronics? Brady Repairs has you covered. From PS5s to vintage electronics, phones, and more, we fix it all. Conveniently located on Evans Street in Greenville, we offer fast, affordable repairs to get your devices back in action. Trust Brady Repairs to bring your gadgets back to life. Visit us today on Evans Street. We'll be back in the top of the second, where Carson Duncan, the DH, will lead off for the Yellow Jackets. Leading off in the top of the second is the DH, Carson Duncan. First pitch to Duncan is a ball high.
Stop trying to hit us.
Next pitch, called strike one. Next pitch, fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 3, and we've gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes at the DH.
He's got an awkward choice to put up 3 fingers.
So people from far away can see. So that's harder to see than that.
Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses low. Ball 4.
Leadoff Walt's going to put a runner on first.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Landon Briggs. The runner on first, nobody out in the top of the second.
Hey, what's hit?
It just puts a mark up there on the board that it has happened. You don't need to worry about it. Don't mess with it.
So Roland will check the runner at first. Now the pitch. Fastball skips to the backstop as Carson Duncan will now get to second.
Bryson always. See him like jumping in front of the guy.
Next pitch skips to the backstop.
Oh, he might have had
Again, as Carson Duncan now is at third. Still nobody out here in the top of the second.
Stuff like that is what he meant.
Yeah, Bryson, he's like jumping up and down in front of the guy.
Was he allowed to do it?
I mean, I don't know.
Next pitch, fastball called strike one.
You got 2 balls or 3 balls?
It's right, 2 and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike to Briggs. As Roland will check the sign, and now the pitch. Fastball called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the Yellow Jackets' first run of the game 90 feet away at third base. Next pitch, fastball misses inside. Ball 3, and we've gone full. Next pitch in the dirt, ball 4, as it'll be runners on first and third. Nobody out for the center fielder, R.J. Williams.
Coach James is going to talk about it first.
Pitching coach Will James will head out to the mound, as there will be runners on the corners. And we will be back momentarily. All right, mound visit over. Runners on the corners, nobody out. As Roland back on the bump, and he'll face the center fielder, R.J. Williams. First pitch to Williams, called strike 1.
So why don't you always double steal like this?
Because the catcher could just hold the ball.
I guess.
But and then the second baseman could get a free stolen base.
0-1 count to Williams. Next pitch, fastball misses outside, and a throw down to second gets the runner stealing. The runner at third did not take advantage of that,
That's all I'm thinking.
as he just stayed put at third.
Great question. Why don't they just do that?
Always do it.
So
No outs, man on first and third. Always.
No, because the third baseman.
that'll be the first out of the second inning,
And then the second baseman gets a free stolen base.
as there will be a runner on third still. 1 out,
So what bad could happen?
and now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Williams.
Not if the third baseman runs. It's okay.
Next pitch, fastball hit in the center field and over Connor Lofton's head in center. That'll be a stand-up double for R.J. Williams, and that'll plate the first run of the game for Roanoke Rapids.
Double off the wall there is going to score a run. Still got 1 out. Runner on second.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Jackson Midget.
So I see why. that money.
I know Russell ain't talking about no short field.
All right, I'm getting bigger. I'm still growing. I'm literally gonna.
So it'll be 1 out, runner on second for the catcher, Jackson Midget. Roland checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 1. Next pitch to Midget misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Roland checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 2. 1-2 count. Roland back on the bump. He'll check the runner at second. And now the pitch. Fastball skips past the catcher. And that'll get R.J. Williams over to third with 2 balls and 2 strikes to Midget.
No, scoreboard footballs. You see that big one out in center field? That's the scoreboard for football.
So it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a different system.
So why they got a clock on it? If it's baseball, it's all
Runner at third. 1 out. Next pitch. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 3.
Strikeout for the second out there. Yellow Jackets are going to have a man on third with 2 outs. Going to bring up second baseman Sawyer Williams.
And that'll bring up the second baseman Sawyer Williams with 2 outs and a runner at third. The wind in the pitch gets to the backstop. Brinson Fields throws it
He's out.
to home, and as R.J. Williams will score for the Roanoke Rapids. Second run of the game.
I keep thinking you're trying to say.
Roland has been a little bit wild today. It'll be a 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, fastball misses inside. Ball 2. 2-0 count now to Williams. Now the next pitch misses outside. Ball 3. 3-0 count. Roland has thrown 37 pitches, 20 of them for balls. Needs to find his command soon. Next pitch, fastball misses outside. Ball 4.
Runner on first. Bring up the top of the order, right fielder Bryce Manning.
And that'll bring up the right fielder Bryce Manning, who grounded out to short in the first pitch of the game. Roland back on the bump. He'll check the sign, and then he'll check the runner at first. Now the pitch, fastball. called ball outside. One ball, no strikes. He'll check the runner at first, not in time.
You okay?
Oh, the heat is like rising up in the chair. I don't know how to describe it.
Next pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 2. That's 6 straight balls for Roland. Roland will check the runner at first, now throw over. And that'll get past Jack Ewell at first. Sawyer Williams will get to second, now round second. Throw down to third, not in time, as Sawyer Williams will reach third on a overthrown ball to first. And Coach Skinner will come to make a pitching change, and that pitching change will be bringing in Bryson Williams. This pitching change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in downtown Greenville. Go get you some good chicken. We'll be back after Bryson Williams gets his warm-ups in.
I need to reset the count.
Sorry, I was caught off guard as Bryson Williams' first pitch went straight to the backstop.
Let's go. Tie the game off.
First pitch by Bryson Williams will skip to the backstop, and that'll score the runner at third, Sawyer Williams, as Roanoke Rapids will now tie this thing up 3-3. They scored 3 runs on 1 hit, and the Chargers have done the same, 3 runs on 1 hit. Next pitch to Manning, called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now the next pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 4.
First, still got 2 outs. Heading to Ayden-Grifton.
So it'll be a runner on first, 2 outs for the third baseman, Ayden-Grifton, who flew out to right field in his first at bat. Check over to the runner at first, not in time. Next pitch, Fly ball to center field as Connor Lofton drifts over and makes a catch for the third out of the inning. 3 runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. As it's a 3-3 ball game as we head to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second is brought to you by Zaxby's. Craving bold flavors, visit Zaxby's in Greenville, Winterville, or Washington today. Whether it's our famous chicken fingers, mouthwatering wings, or fresh salads, we've got something for everyone. Stop by today and satisfy your cravings with Zaxby's unbeatable flavor and variety. 3 locations, 1 great taste, Zaxby's. Bottom of the second is also brought to you by Bums. Start your day right at Bums Restaurant in Ayden, North Carolina. Open at 5 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're serving up mouthwatering barbecue, fried chicken, and legendary cheese biscuits. Whether you're craving a hearty breakfast or a southern classic, Bums has the flavor you love. Come on down to Bums Restaurant, where tradition meets taste. That second inning sponsor of today's game is Pirate Lawn Enforcement. We'll be back in the bottom of the second momentarily. All right, in the bottom of the second, John Fields, third baseman, leads off for the Chargers. He'll take the first pitch, ball outside. Next pitch, called, strike 1.
Come on, John.
One ball, 1 strike. And that one will skip to the catcher, ball 2.
Strike, that's for sure.
2 balls, 1 strike to Fields. Nobody out here in the second. Next pitch to Fields. Chopped, foul down on third base side. And it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Zach Jones, the sophomore, is due up next for the Chargers. Next pitch to Fields, off speed, grounder to third, fielded, and throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning.
That's 1 out. That means base is going to be wide open for their designated hitter, Zach Jones.
Zach Jones is the designated hitter today for the Chargers. He'll be DHing for the center fielder Connor Lofton. First pitch. Fastball misses high and outside, ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball almost hits him, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball, that one does hit him. And the Chargers will have a runner on first.
He gets a runner for Hunter Hollingsworth.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Hunter Hollingsworth. He is also a sophomore on this team.
That's a big sophomore.
Tall. I don't know about big.
So it'll be a runner on first, 1 out. It's the first pitch off speed, fouled out of play.
That's all I play every sport. Football, baseball.
So 0-1 count to Hollingsworth. Runner on first. Next pitch misses high, ball 1. pitcher does not check the runner at first much. As I say that, he just threw it over to first. But I mean, Zach Jones was almost halfway to second base on the previous pitch. He'll check the runner again. Now the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hollingsworth.
I didn't know if we already had two.
Now the next pitch, off speed, popped into right field, and that thing's going to drop. Zach Jones around second. He'll reach third, as Hunter will stay at first.
Bloop out in the right field. He's gonna
Hunter
take a runner on
Hollingsworth
first and third.
singles,
Only 1 out for the top of the lineup. Bryson Williams.
and that will be runners on the corners, 1 out for the shortstop. Now pitcher Bryson Williams.
And he didn't get some in. No, that's what we'll get it done before.
So runners on the corners, 1 out for the top of the order. Bryson Williams, who grounds it through the third base and shortstop gap. That'll reach left field as Bryson Williams has an RBI single.
Puts a runner on first and second with 1 out. Chargers take the lead 4-3. Brings up Parker Rowland.
As the Chargers will take a 4-3 lead. There'll be runners at first and second, 1 out for the pitcher, now right fielder Parker Rowland. First pitch off speed, called strike 1. Pitcher checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Off speed. Did Rowland go? Yes, he did. Strike 2. So be an 0-2 count as Rowland's got a battle with runners at first and second. Chargers lead 4-3. Next pitch to Rowland. Misses low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Popped into center field. Center fielder is underneath it. He'll make the catch. Hollingsworth will try to third, and he'll get there safely. So it'll be runners on the corners, 2 outs. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Camden Wilson.
2 outs for Camden Wilson.
That guy's wearing ankle socks.
All right, so it'll be runners on the corners, 2 outs for the third baseman, Camden Wilson. Wilson flew out to right field in his first at bat. First pitch to Wilson, off speed, misses outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Now the next pitch to Wilson. And there's a drive in the left field, and that ball is gone. 3-run homer for Camden Wilson.
Might have made it over about the 5-yard line of the football field out there. It's going to be a 3-run homer for Camden.
As the Chargers now lead 7-3 in the bottom of the second. That ball did not need the wind, but the wind did help.
Bases are wide open for Jack Ewell.
Back home run. Back home run. I'll take it.
Wow. 7-3. Now the Chargers lead, and that'll bring up Jack Ewell, who homered in the first.
And the second.
First pitch to Ewell. Off speed, misses high, ball 1.
Just an easy loop waiting to happen.
Next pitch, off speed, misses low, ball 2.
I'll take that.
I think that one would be a called strike on anybody 6 foot or shorter. Next pitch, all speed, called strike one in the other's batter's box. Consistency has been an issue, to say the least. So it'll be 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Off speed, driven into center field as Jack Ewell will single.
Nice clean single out in the center field. Going to put Jack on first. 2 outs, but Davis Brinson up to hit.
And that will bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. He played 43 minutes and still in the bottom of the second. Might be one of those days. First pitch to Brinson, misses inside, ball 1.
Actually, I had a burger barbecue sandwich.
Putting your lure, man.
Next pitch to Brinson, fastball, misses inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Brinson. Ewell leads off first. Next pitch, fastball, misses inside, ball 3.
Wear it, Davis.
3-0 count, the take sign will be on. As fastball misses high and outside, ball 4. So it'll be runners on first and second. Still 2 outs for the quarterback and Guilford College commit Nate Brooks.
Runner on first and second. 2 outs for Nate Brooks.
So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Brooks. Fastball misses inside, ball 1.
We called him the quarterback. Now you got to call Jack the tight end.
We played both ways. I don't know if he's tight end or linebacker. We'll see which one we'll call. Yep. Next pitch. Fastball driven into center field as the center fielder gets underneath it for the 3rd out of the inning.
But they score 4.
4 runs on 3 hits, 2 runners left on base. Chargers lead 7-3 as we head to the top of the third sponsors, which is brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. At Orthotics and Prosthetics East, we provide custom solutions to help you move comfortably and confidently. Whether you need orthotics for support or prosthetics for mobility, our expert team is here for you every step of the way. Located right in Greenville, we offer personalized care and cutting-edge technology. Get back to living your life. Visit Orthotics and Prosthetics East today. Top of the third is also brought to you by Nash Studios. Ready to bring your music to life? Welcome to Nash Studios, your ultimate recording destination. With state-of-the-art equipment and expert sound engineers, we'll help you create the sound you always dreamt of. Whether you're a solo artist or a full band, Nash Studios is where your music takes center stage. Book your session today at Nash Studios. Find your voice. We will record it. And we will be right back in the top of the third where Colin Elias will lead off for the Yellow Jackets. All right, we're back here in the top of the third for the shortstop. Colin Elias will lead off the Yellow Jackets. Bryson Williams still on the mound for the Chargers. As the first pitch to Elias, fastball called, strike one. Next pitch misses low, ball one. 1-1 count to Elias. He walked in his first at bat. Next pitch, check swing called, strike two. So it'll be a 1 ball, 2 strikes to Elias. The wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses low, ball two. Now the next pitch, fastball, misses outside, and we are full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, fastball, misses inside, ball four.
Walt's going to put a runner on first. No outs.
And that'll bring up the first baseman, Blaine Warren, with a runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the third. Throw over to first, not in time. All right, now the first pitch, fastball, popped up in there. Fields underneath it down the third base side as he will catch it for the first out.
For the first out, it's going to still have a runner on first. Bring up Carson Duncan.
So 1 out here in the top of the third. That'll bring up the DH, Carson Duncan. Duncan walked in his first at bat. And he'll take the first pitch out of here. 2-run homer by Carson Duncan.
Home run there. Going to score 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
And it's now 7-5. This game might be 21-20 by the end of it. I mean, that's the third home run of the game.
Going to make it 7-5. Bring up pitcher Landon Briggs.
So now 7-5 as the pitcher Landon Briggs, who walked in his first at bat, will take strike one. Next pitch, fastball. Swung on and missed, strike two. 0-2 count to Briggs. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball misses outside. Ball one. Next pitch, off speed, swung on and missed, strike three.
Swing and strike out there for the second out.
2 outs now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, R.J. Williams. First pitch to Williams, off speed, misses outside, ball one. Now the wind and the pitch, off speed, a hard ground ball past the shortstop as R.J. Williams will single.
Single in the gap there. He's going to put a runner on first.
That'll bring up the catcher, Jackson Midget.
Still got 2 outs. Going to bring up the catcher, Jackson Midget.
Still 2 outs here in the top of the third. Runner on first for the catcher. Williams checks the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball popped up in the air. Nate Brooks will call everybody off. And it's going to drop on the outskirts of his glove. The wind just took it in the center
Wind is
field.
swirling out there. Gonna let the ball drop right in. Put a runner on first and second for 2 outs still for Sawyer Williams.
Quarterback for catch ball.
So I think that's going to be an error. As runners on first and second, 2 outs. Next pitch, all speed, called strike 1 to Sawyer Williams. Williams checks the runner, now the pitch. Misses low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off speed pitch, fouled back into the screen, strike 2. This will be a 1-2 count. Bryson can get out of this jam here with a pitch by him. Off speed, swung on and missed, strike
Strike out for
3.
third out. The Yellow Jackets are going to strand 2 on base. They scored 2. On
So
2
it'll be
hits there.
2 runs on
They
2
trail
hits.
7-5. Chargers
They
head to the bottom
leave
of the third.
2 runners left on base as the Chargers lead 7-5 in this marathon of a game. We head to the bottom of the third. Third inning sponsor is brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. Bottom of the third is brought to you by Coltrane Hardware. Looking for the right tools for the next project? Coltrane Hardware has everything you need. Located in the heart of downtown Ayden, we've got the supplies, expert advice, and friendly service to help you tackle any job. From home repairs to do-it-yourself projects, Coltrane Hardware is your go-to store. Stop by today and get it done right with Coltrane Hardware. Bottom of the third is also brought to you by 2nd Street Cafe. Craving delicious food with hometown charm? Visit 2nd Street Cafe with 2 locations in Farmville and Ayden. We're now open with extended hours until 9 p.m., serving up your favorites all day long. And stay tuned, breakfast is coming soon. Stop by 2nd Street Cafe for great food, great service, and a great time. We will be back in the bottom of the third, where John Fields will lead off. We are back here in the bottom of the third, where the third baseman, John Fields, will lead off.
Cool cat.
First pitch to Fields, fastball, called strike 1.
Wildcat with EJ.
Next pitch, fastball, and that'll hit him. I'll put a runner on first, nobody out. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Zach Jones.
1 more score, you know what that means.
You can't wildcat before you do it.
Sure you can.
You think Coach Wingate wants to?
No.
So.
All right, so John Fields at first. Now the first pitch to Jones, swung on and missed, strike 1. He was trying to join the home run tally with that swing. 0-1 count to Jones. Next pitch, a bunt down the third base side, and that'll be foul. So it's now 0-2. That would have been a beauty if it would have stayed fair. Fields leads off first. 0-2 count to Jones. Off speed, misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch, fastball, misses low. Ball 2. Zach Jones is battling here in the third. As we are battling the wind in the press box. Next pitch, fastball, and that one's going to hit the back of the neck of Zach Jones. He's going down. As the trainer is out to talk to Zach, we will be back to give you an update momentarily. All right, we are back in the third as there will be a pitching change. Zach Jones gave the thumbs up and he's ready to resume, so he'll be at first. John Fields will be at second, and there is a pitching change where we're trying to find the number. Caleb Hall. So Caleb Hall will be the new pitcher for Roanoke Rapids. This pitching change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in downtown Greenville. We will be back momentarily after warm-ups. All right, so we are back in the bottom of the third as Caleb Hall is the new pitcher. And the first pitch to Hunter Hollingsworth was a ball. And there's a pickoff attempt at second. Second baseman was not even close to the second base bag. It almost went into the outfield. Next pitch to Hollingsworth. Misses inside. Ball 2. So it'll be 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch to Hollingsworth. Called. Strike 1 at the knees.
We're not even out of the fourth inning yet.
Not even into the fourth inning yet.
Next pitch, a bunt down the third base side. Pitcher will field, and it'll be not in time.
Bunt right into no man's land. He's going to move everybody over and load the bases with no outs.
So that'll be an
Top of the lineup,
infield single to load the bases for the top of the lineup, Bryson Williams. First pitch to Williams in the dirt. Ball 1. Still nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to Williams. Bases loaded. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-0 count now. Nobody out. Next pitch called. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Next pitch fastball. Grounded and fielded by the third baseman. Throw over to second in time. 1 out, but that'll score the runner. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Hunter Hollingsworth will be out at second as Bryson Williams will reach on the fielder's choice. There'll be runners on the corners. Runners on the corners. 1 out for the right fielder, Parker Rowland. First pitch to Rowland in the dirt. Ball 1.
One more. Hit twice. Ball twice. Ball twice. One more time.
How many outs do you have?
Next pitch to Rowland misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Rowland. Runners on the corners, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch, fastball in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Williams at first. Zach Jones at third. Now the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 3-0 count, and he's swinging. So 3-1 count. Pitcher checks a runner at third. Now the pitch. Fastball. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Throw back over to third to check the runner, and he will be back safely.
See, nothing can come bad out about
On that throw back to third, Bryson Williams will take second. So now it'll be runners on second and third. 1 out. As Parker Rowland dribbles 1 to second, fielded and thrown over to first in time. But Zach Jones will score from third, and Bryson Williams will advance over to third. 9-5. Chargers lead.
2 outs. Got Bryson on third. Brings up Camden.
And then I'll bring up the third baseman, Camden Wilson, who homered in his last at bat. We'll take another one right here.
Put your balls in front.
Next, or first pitch to Camden will be fouled back.
There you go. Well, one more time. Yeah, yeah.
The fence is like hurt. You gotta like line it up.
You're
Like
fine. You're fine.
So 0-1 count. The 10th run for the Chargers is 90 feet away. Next pitch to Wilson. Misses inside. Ball 1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Fastball inside. Turned on. Foul down the third base side. So now it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. The next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2-2. That's the next pitch. Foul down the third base side. Camden Wilson is battling here in the bottom of the third. Next pitch to Wilson. Grounded to third. Fielded by a third baseman. Throw over to first. In time by half a step.
That'll be the inning. Chargers will strand 1, but
As that'll be the third out of the inning.
on 1 hit.
2 runners, or 2 runs on 1 hit. Oh, 2 runners. No, sorry, 1 runner left on base. It's a 9-5 ball game. Chargers lead as we head to the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th is brought to you by Nash. Looking for a family-friendly night out? Come out to Nash Hot Chicken. Every Monday, kids eat free. Plus, enjoy live music and dive into our delicious $5 chicken and mac bowls. Wing nights are Thursdays with 75-cent wings. It's the perfect spot for great food, good vibes, and family fun. See you at Nash Hot Chicken, where flavor and fun meet. We'll join you in the top of the 4th, where the right fielder Bryce Manning will lead off for the Yellow Jackets.
We didn't get to say
All right, we join you back here in the top of the 4th, where number 9, Bryce Manning, will lead off for the Yellow Jackets. First pitch, off speed, called, strike 1. Next pitch, fastball, swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 count to Manning. He's grounded out the short and walked in his first 2 at-bats. This time, he will...
We must have missed the balls.
Oh,
that was 3 straight.
sorry, it was... I thought it was 3 straight strikes, but I guess it was... The first one was a ball. Now that one will strike out Manning.
There's leadoff strikeout
All right.
Bryson. 1 out. Nobody on for Ayden-Grifton.
That was 3 straight down the middle, so... well, actually 4 straight pitches right down the middle, so I don't know which one was called a ball, but nevertheless, it is a strikeout.
Swung at the second and third one, so it must have been first pitch.
Yeah.
As a ball.
First pitch to Aiden Brantley is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Brantley has flown out to center and right in his first 2 at bats. The next pitch foul down the third base side. It's be 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Next pitch off speed, misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch fastball, fouled out of play. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch, all speed, dribbler to third, fielded by Fields. Throw over to first as Jack Ewell will catch it and tag the runner out at first.
Jack improvises well there at first for the second out.
So it'll be 2 outs for
2
the
outs,
shortstop,
nobody on.
Colin
Bring up
Elias.
That guy must not know he's a lot. We're into him like that. Who's gonna tell him?
Just hit that wall.
First pitch to Elias. Is there a deep fly ball to center field? Lofton traces it back, and he'll make a jumping grab in center field for the 3rd out of the inning. 0 runs, 0 hits, as Ayden-Grifton will lead 9-5. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, where the first baseman Jack Ewell will lead off. The 4th inning sponsor is brought to you by Brady Repairs. Bottom of the 4th is brought to you by Bums. Start your day right at Bums Restaurant in Ayden. Open at 5 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're serving up mouthwatering barbecue, fried chicken, and our legendary cheese biscuits. Whether you're craving a hearty breakfast or a Southern classic, Bums has the flavor you love. Come on down to Bums Restaurant, where tradition meets taste. The bottom of the 4th is also brought to you by Zaxby's. Craving bold flavors, visit Zaxby's in Greenville, Winterville, or Washington today. Whether it's our famous chicken fingers, mouthwatering wings, or fresh salads, we've got something for everyone. Stop by today and satisfy your cravings with Zaxby's unbeatable flavor and variety. 3 locations, 1 great taste. Zaxby's. We'll be back momentarily. Leading off for the Chargers here in the bottom of the 4th is the tight end, linebacker, wrestling state champion, and state champion participant, Jack Ewell, who singles into left field on the first pitch.
No outs for Davis Brinson.
He didn't even let me talk about Wofford. So, runner on first, nobody out for the catcher, Davis Brinson. First pitch to Brinson, called strike 1. Next pitch, hit in the center field, and that ball's going to drop. And it's going to get over the center fielder's head. But Jack will not advance at second. So it'll be runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th.
No outs for Nate Brooks.
And that'll bring up the quarterback, Nate Brooks. First pitch to Brooks. Bunt back to the pitcher. Fielded by the pitcher and thrown over to first. And it'll be in
Sacrifice bunt,
time
that'll
as
move the runners
the
over to second and third. One out.
bunt to the pitcher will advance the runners to second and third. That'll bring up the third baseman, John Fields, who grounded out to third and got hit by a pitch and later on scored in his 2 at bats. Infield in for the Yellow Jackets. First pitch to Fields called, strike 1. One out, Jack Ewell at third, Davis Brinson at second. Next pitch, hard ground ball to short. And the shortstop will bobble it, throw over to first, not in time as John Fields will reach first on the error, and the Chargers will plate their 10th run of the game.
Put John on first. Runner on first and third with one out. Bring up Zach Jones.
Collins is still effective.
All right, so it'll be runners on the corners, one out. It's the Chargers lead 10-5. That'll bring up the DH, Zach Jones. First pitch to Zach popped up in the air down the first base side. First baseman tries to make a diving catch, but is unsuccessful. All that excitement for 1 strike. 0-1 count to Jones, who has been hit twice. 1 in the back and 1 in the head. Next pitch to Jones, off speed, called strike 2 outside. 0-2 count now to Jones. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Next pitch, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Zach Jones will call time momentarily. Step out of the box. And now he's ready. Pitcher checks the sign. Now the pitch. Off speed, misses low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Sorry, bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses low. Ball 3. We've gone full. Hunter Hollingsworth is due up next for the Chargers. 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third base side, and that'll hit off the base. Fair. So it'll be a single for Zach Jones, and that'll be an RBI single as the Chargers score the 11th run of the game.
1 out. Got a runner on first and second for Hunter Hollingsworth.
So with runners on first and second, 1 out. That'll bring up the right fielder, Hunter Hollingsworth. So first pitch to Hollingsworth, misses outside, ball 1. Pitcher checks a runner at second, now the pitch. Off speed, misses inside and low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Chargers looking to extend their lead even more. Next pitch misses low, ball 3. So 3-0 count to Hollingsworth. Next pitch misses low, ball 4, and that'll load the bases.
Load the bases. Just 1 out. Bring up the top of the lineup, Bryson Williams.
And I'm surprised that their pitching coach didn't come out to talk to him, but it'll be the shortstop to come over to talk to the pitcher. Bases loaded, 1 out for the pitcher, Bryson Williams. First pitch to Williams, misses low and outside, ball 1.
How many outs you got?
1.
Base hit right here.
Corners in, double play depth for the infield. Next pitch misses inside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Williams. Now the wind and the pitch. And there is a drive down the third base side, but foul. Williams barreled that one up for a loud strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Now the wind and the pitch. And that one almost hit him again. Ball 3. 3-1 count. With the right fielder Parker Rowland due up next. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball foul down the third base side. If Williams would wait just a hair on those 2 fouls, it would probably be a bases clearing double. But nevertheless, it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. As Williams hits another one down the third base side and foul. Umpire will call time as there is a ball on the field. So left fielder will go over there to get it. And now we're ready for the next pitch. Still full count to Williams. Bases loaded, 1 out. And off speed at his face, swung on a miss, strike 3.
Strikeout for the second out. Bases are loaded though for Parker Rowland.
So it'll be 2 outs for the left-handed batter, Parker Rowland. First pitch to Rowland, off speed, called, strike 1. Hall hasn't been using his off speed much, but those 2 right there have been nasty. Next pitch to Rowland, swung on and missed, strike 2. And he's got a battle here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th with the bases loaded. The wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses outside. Ball 1. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And next pitch misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2-2. As the pitcher steps back on the mound. Checks a sign. And now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside, ball 3. Full count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Walk will score a run. Base hit might score more. The wind and the pitch. Misses outside. Ball 4, and that'll be an RBI walk for Rowland.
Score a run there. Make it 12 for the Chargers.
So it'll be 12-5.
Bases will still be loaded with 2 outs for Camden Wilson.
With Camden Wilson due up now.
The grand slam right here, they get Roanoke.
Well, you got to play the top of the 5th. Yeah.
Camden Wilson is 1 for 3 with a home run. First pitch to Camden, misses low, ball 1. Next pitch to Wilson, misses inside, ball 2. And at this point, I do think that Roanoke Rapids is out of arms because there's nobody warming up. They're just going to let it ride. Next pitch in the dirt, and that'll get to the backstop as Zach Jones will score the 4th run of the inning. And it's now a 13-5 Chargers lead.
2 more. Come on, guys.
So it'll be 3 balls, no strikes to Wilson.
Jack.
Now the next pitch, called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. If Wilson reaches, the Chargers will have batted around here in the 4th. The wind and the pitch. Inside, ball 4.
Ball's going to load the bases once again. Still 2 outs. We're going to have Jack Yule.
And that'll bring up Jack Yule, the Wofford commit.
Always said that.
Oh, they're going to go out there and talk about it too.
And now the coach is headed out to the mound.
Yeah, you got no arms left.
We don't know that.
And it's just a one-on-one conversation with the pitcher, trying to calm him down. We'll be back momentarily as this talk hopefully ends soon. All right, talk is over as Jack Yule will dig into the batter's box. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the first pitch to Yule. Fastball misses low, ball 1. It'll be 1 ball, no strikes to Yule. Pitcher checks the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball, eye level, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Yule. Next pitch misses low, ball 3. And I think it'll be the take sign from Coach Skinner. But I could be wrong. I was right. Ball 4. Another RBI walk.
Going to score 100 there, make it 14 for the Chargers. Bases are
That'll
loaded,
make
2
it
outs.
14 to 5. That'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson. Bases still loaded. Chargers have scored 5 already this inning. First pitch to Brinson goes to the backstop as Parker Rowland will score the 15th run of the inning. Sorry, not of the inning, of the game. So, runners on second and third. Still 2 outs for the catcher, Brinson. Next pitch to Brinson misses outside, ball 2. 2-0 count.
Slater's going down to the bullpen.
As the next pitch foul back. Slater Persinger headed out to the bullpen.
And Stillman, I'm not sure
and Stillman. I I think you put Stillman in this situation, but we'll see.
Yeah, Steelman's pitching over there in the bullpen.
Okay. Next pitch to Brinson called strike two. So it'll be Josh Stillman warming up. 15-5 ball game. As the next pitch to Brinson misses outside, ball three. We've gone full. Full count, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. The wind and the pitch. Fastball, call strike three. A very generous call strike three.
Chargers are going to score 6 on 3 hits and an error. Makes it 15-5, heading to the 5th inning. Yellow Jackets up next.
So that'll be 6 runs in the inning for the Chargers on 1, 2, 3 hits. 6 runs on 3 hits, 2 runners left on base. It is a 15-5 ball game. If you're new to high school sports, after 5 innings, it will be a 10-run rule. So if the Yellow Jackets do not score in the top of the 5th, this ball game will be over. We will be back in the top of the 5th to see what the Yellow Jackets can do. All right, we join you back here in the top of the 5th, where the first baseman, Blaine Warren, will lead off for Roanoke Rapids. Winding the pitch, off speed, called strike one on a wicked slider. Next pitch to Warren, swung on and missed on that same slider. 0-2 count. Next pitch, off speed. That one is chopped foul. Bryson Williams still on the mound. Stillman is in the bullpen as there's a chopper down to third base and off of Field's glove.
Ball was awful lively over there.
So that'll be
Put a runner
an
on first
error.
with no outs.
Runner on first on the
Bring up
air.
Carson Duncan.
And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Carson Duncan. So it'll be a runner on first, nobody out. First pitch to Duncan, off speed, misses low, ball one. Pickoff attempt at first, close, but no cigar. Next pitch to Duncan, misses low, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch, fastball called, strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
What I miss?
Not much.
Next pitch, all speed, called, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams checks a sign, now checks the runner at first. Now the pitch, all speed, swung on and missed, strike 3.
Strike out there for the first out. Gonna have a runner on first with 1 out. For Landon Briggs.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, Landon Briggs.
They had like a little tent selling those Littlefield hats. I'd buy one.
On regular home games, for Wingate too. He hadn't been here for the
Throw over to first, not in time on the pickoff attempt. So it'll be 1 out. Runner on first. First pitch to Briggs. Fastball misses high. Ball 1. Next pitch. Called. Strike 1 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Briggs. Warren leads off first. Next pitch. Fastball. Called. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Bryson Williams will reach 45 pitches, and it'll be Josh Stillman to finish this game off. No? Camden Wilson to finish this game off.
Start your music, boss.
So, this pitch and change is brought to you by Nashville Hot Chicken. Located in downtown Greenville, Nash Hot Chicken. We'll be back momentarily as Camden Wilson takes the mound for the Chargers to get the last 2 outs of the game.
Yep.
All right, first pitch. Grounded to short. Throw over to second as Brooks cannot collect. So that'll be runners on first and second on the error by Brooks.
On first and second. 1 out. Going to bring up R.J. Williams.
And that'll bring up the center fielder, R.J. Williams. So, first pitch to Williams, called, strike one. I don't know what happened to the scorecast. We're back. So, 1-1 strike to RJ Williams. Runners on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Next pitch, breaking ball, fielded by Brooks. Throw over to first in time for the second out.
Second out there. Got runners on second and third.
Carson
bring up
Duncan
Jackson
will
Mitchell.
reach second as Blaine Warren will get to third. So it'll be 2 outs, runners on second and third. If Jackson Midget will be the third out of this inning, then it'll be a 10-run rule and this game will be over.
Nope.
First pitch to Midget will drop into center field and get past Connor Lofton in center. Midget stand-up double, and that'll score 2 for Roanoke Rapids.
Double score 2 makes it 15-7.
It'll be 15-7, and we're not going home yet.
2 out, runner on second. Courtesy runners going to be Ryan White. Up to bat, Caleb Hall.
So it'll be a runner on second, 2 outs for the second baseman, Sawyer Williams. First pitch to Williams, swung on and missed, strike one. Next pitch to Williams, off speed, called, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Next pitch, all speed, swung on and missed, strike 3.
And that's third out.
So it'll be 2 runs
Chargers
on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. As the Chargers lead 15-7, headed to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th is brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Tired of dealing with overgrown lawns, mosquitoes, and fire ants? Let Pirate Lawn Enforcement take care of it. We specialize in lawn care, mosquito control, and fire ant treatment to keep your yard looking great and pest-free. Call us today at 252-258-3182 and let the experts handle your yard so you can enjoy it. Pirate Lawn Enforcement, your lawn, our mission. We will be back as the quarterback, Nate Brooks, will lead off the Chargers in the 5th. New pitcher for Roanoke Rapids here in the bottom of the fifth will be the center fielder, R.J. Williams.
Get the gap.
First pitch that Nate Brooks will face will be grounded to short. Shortstop makes a play, and that'll be 1 out.
Nice play by the shortstop there. It's going to be 1 out.
And that'll bring up
Nobody
third
on
baseman
for John
John Fields. First pitch to John Fields. Fastball. Misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the wind and the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch to Fields. Misses low and outside. Ball 2. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 3. Next pitch, dribbled to first base. First baseman Fields and will tag on the base for the third out. Or second out.
Bases are wide open for Zach Jones.
So it'll be 2 outs for the DH, Zach Jones. First pitch to Jones. Misses low and outside. Ball 1.
What's that? Ball. Awesome.
Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
The JV, what's his name? Colton?
Next pitch to Jones, and he'll get hit by the pitch for the third at bat. Wow.
He's got a magnet in his pants. His third hit by pitch. Going to put him on first.
So it'll be a runner on first. 2 outs,
2 outs.
For the
Bring
right
up
fielder,
Hunter
Hunter Hollingsworth. First pitch to Hollingsworth, misses outside. Called, strike 1. Next pitch, misses outside. Ball 1. Next pitch, called, strike 2. Next pitch, off speed. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jones leads off first. Now the next pitch, off speed, misses high. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, hit up in the air, down the first base side and out of play for a loud foul ball. So it'll still be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the next pitch misses outside, ball 4. And that'll bring up the
Walt
top of
put
the
a runner on
order.
first and second.
Bryson Williams.
Bryson Williams.
Williams versus Williams. Pitcher versus batter. First pitch to Bryson, off speed, called, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The game winning run is at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitcher checks a runner at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, breaking ball, called strike 2. I don't know how. That one almost hit Williams in the head. So it'll be 2 balls. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch, drop third strike. Catcher throws it over to first in time to complete the strikeout. And we will head to the 6th as the Chargers lead 15-7. 0 runs, 0 hits, 2 runners left on base. Top of the 6th as Bryce Manning will lead off for the Yellow Jackets when we return. We are back here in the top of the 6th. And the right fielder, Bryce Manning, will lead off the Yellow Jackets. First pitch to Manning, fastball, swung on and missed, strike 1. A 1 count. Next pitch, off speed, misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch misses outside as well. It's a 2-1 count now. Next pitch, fastball, called, strike 2. It's a 2-2 count now to Manning. Nobody on, nobody out in the 6th. Next pitch, fastball, grounded up the middle and off of Bryson Williams' glove. I'm going to count that as an infield single. But
Single puts a runner on first with no outs.
They might, and the official score might disagree with me, But Bryson Williams had to go to his left, and that was all the way in the gap. So just getting a glove on that was good for Williams. So first pitch to the batter, Aiden Brantley, is a ball high. Next pitch, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Camden Wilson on the mound. The next pitch fouled out of play. Two balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, all speed, called, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Aiden Brantley. Next pitch, slider, called, strike 3.
Strikeout for the first out and in. Got a runner on first and 1 out. Going to bring up Colin Elias.
Then I'll bring up the shortstop, Colin Elias, who's walked twice and flew out to center field in his 3 at-bats. First pitch to Elias, misses low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, all speed, called, strike 1. Manning takes an aggressive lead at first. Next pitch misses high, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, grounder into right field, and that's going to get behind Parker Rowland. And that's going to score 1 on a triple with an error by Colin Elias, and it's now a 15-8 game.
Makes it 15-8. Brings up Blaine Warren.
So officially that'll be scored a single with an error on the right fielder to advance the 2 runners 2 bases. So it's a 15-8 ball game, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Blaine Warren, who takes the first pitch for a ball. Next pitch, fastball, hit deep in the left field, and that ball is gone. And just like that, it is a 15-10 ball game as Roanoke Rapids trying to mount a comeback here.
Home run's going to make it 15-10. Still 1 out.
This is an absolute slugfest here. Still 1 out here in the 6th. And now pitching coach Will James will head out to the mound. So when the mound visit is over, which it is, it'll bring up the designated hitter Carson Duncan.
Bases are all out open with Carson Duncan.
First pitch to Duncan. Off speed, misses outside, ball 1. Next pitch misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Wilson is at 25 pitches right now. I think his max will be 45, and then they'll move to Stillman unless this game gets closer. Next pitch, and there's a single in the right field. I should just shut up about pitch count right now and strategy. as Carson Duncan will reach first safely. One
Single's
out,
gonna put
runner
a
on
runner on
first
first.
in the top of
One
the
out.
sixth.
Bring up Landon Briggs.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, Landon Briggs.
Double play. Missed double play. That was it.
Yep.
Because that would have been ball game. Go home.
First pitch to Briggs, fouled out of play.
That's definitely a strike, buddy. There your balls.
So 0-1 count to Briggs, runner on first, one out. Next pitch misses outside. Ball one. One ball, one strike, runner on first, one out. Next pitch off speed, and that'll hit Briggs in the foot. There'll be runners on first and second now.
Hit by pitch is going to put a runner on first and second. Still one out.
One out
Got to bring up R.J. Williams.
for the center fielder, R.J. Williams. First pitch to Williams, off speed, misses. The runner on first tried to get out to second,
Lord have mercy,
and
Jesus on the floor.
as Brinson will throw it to first,
Lord for visitors.
and the runner is safe at first. Then Jack Hill's going to throw it across the diamond over the third baseman's head, and that's going to score another run for Roanoke Rapids. It'll be 15-11. The runner on first will reach second. The runner at third is now at home.
I thought he was getting warmed up.
I don't know.
You said he was getting warmed up.
They were. Slater's still pushing in the school field.
Next pitch to Williams, fouled out of play. So it'll be one ball, one strike. The next pitch misses inside. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chargers lead by 4. Originally it was 10. Next pitch, a line drive in the left field. The runner will be held at third, and there'll be runners on the corners. Still one out here in the sixth.
Runners on first and third. Still one out. Got to bring up Jackson Midget.
That's what Coach Kenner talks about.
And head coach Corey Skinner
Go ahead and crank the music.
will head out to the mound. And that is going to be all for Camden Wilson. I think it's going to be Slater Persinger, and it is. Slater will be the new pitcher for the Chargers. This pitch and change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in Greenville, North Carolina. We will be back after Slater warms up. He'll have runners on the corners, one out. And he will be facing
Midget.
Jackson Midget. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we will join you back here, still in the sixth inning. As the first pitch to Jackson Midget will be called strike one. Next pitch bunted. Diving catch by Camden Wilson at third. Throw over to first, and it's a double play.
What an effort by Camden there for the double play. It's going to end at top of the sixth.
Man,
Chargers
so
still
that'll
lead
be
15-11.
that'll
Heading to
end
bottom
the
of
sixth
inning.
inning as the Yellow Jackets score 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Bro, we're not in the seventh. What am I doing?
I don't know, dude.
So the Yellow Jackets will leave 1 runner on. And it is a 15-11 game headed to the bottom of the sixth, where Parker Rowland will lead off the Chargers. We'll be back momentarily. All right, we join you back here in the bottom of the sixth, where Parker Rowland takes the first pitch, called strike one. R.J. Williams still on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. So next pitch, off speed, and misses high, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rowland. Next pitch, and that'll hit him.
Parker's hit by the pitch, which will give Coach James time to run over to first. Puts a runner on first with no out for Camden Wilson.
So it'll be a runner on first and nobody out. And that'll bring up Camden Wilson.
It's going. Watch this. I'm telling you. You don't believe me? It's going right here.
First pitch to Wilson, misses low, ball one.
This one. I'm telling you, I can predict.
1 ball, no strikes. Rowland leads off first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch,
Get out, Mama.
hit deep, but
Ah,
foul down the third base side.
1-1.
Long and loud, strike one.
This one. This is it. Going to be on right here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All day.
Nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch, grounded in the left field as Camden Wilson will single. Rowland will hold up at
Shot
second.
the gap there is going to move the bases.
There'll be runners on first
over.
and second for the
Runner
slugger,
on first and
Jack
second.
Yule.
No outs for Jack Yule.
And Roanoke Rapids pitching coach will come in and take the ball from RJ Williams. And the new pitcher will be the left fielder, Tyler Pierce. Maybe? I don't know. We're switching gloves here. No, it'll be number 10, which will be Blaine Warren. This pitch and change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in Greenville, North Carolina. We will be back after Blaine Warren finishes his warm-ups.
Okay, let's play baseball.
All right, so I was mistaken. It'll be Carson Duncan as the new pitcher. Throw over to first. Not in time. Interesting strategy that they're holding on the runner at first when it's runners up first and second, but nevertheless. First pitch to Yule, off speed, called, strike one. Jack Yule was 6'4" at least, and just got called strike one at his ankles. No balls, one strike. Next pitch,
Same
off
pitch.
speed.
Same pitch, both of them.
Four.
Super inside.
Called strike two, inside and low. Umpire loves that one. Next pitch to Yule. Off speed, grounded into right field, all because the first baseman was trying to hold on the runner at first. So,
Jack tried to
it'll
take out
be
Camden's ankles there. but
bases
they loaded the
loaded
bases with no outs.
with
for
Davis
Brinson.
Brinson. Davis Brinson's the batter now. Rolling at third, Wilson's at second, Jack Yule at first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch to Brinson,
Go
popped
ball.
into center field and caught. That will score Roland from third, and Wilson will advance to third. Jack Yule will advance to second on the sac fly.
That's one out. Puts a runner on second and third for Nate Brooks.
So there'll be runners on second and third, one out for the second baseman, Nate Brooks. The catcher wants to have a couple words with the pitcher.
Throw me strikes and try and get him not hit. Okay, I'll go do it. All right, you can get
I guess he's worried about runners in second and third. Might try walking maybe. I don't know.
So it'll be runners on second and third, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up the quarterback, Nate Brooks. Infield in. First pitch off speed, misses high, ball 1.
Take his head right on. That's probably
1 ball, no strikes to Brooks. Next pitch off speed, called strike 1.
You got a day after
His
this
breaking
one?
ball, it breaks like at least a foot. And I mean, that could not cross the plate any lower than his neck. But it's called strike 1. Next pitch, fastball, grounded to short, as the shortstop will throw back to the catcher. Now we're in a pickle, as Camden Wilson will evade a tag by the pitcher, as Camden Wilson will score the 17th run of the game. And now the head coach for Roanoke Rapids is letting the umpires have it, as Camden Wilson, quote unquote, from them,
Look at that coach.
What are you saying? I mean,
went out of the
only
baseline.
The only thing you can say, you'd be out of baseline. That's the only thing you can say.
I don't even know how to score this, but we're just going to put Camden Wilson
Did they get it
reaches
out?
home
No.
as Nate Brooks will score, or sorry, Nate Brooks will single, and then later on will advance a second.
He's like, oh, I put a baseball. He can't run.
Jack's home third. He didn't have nowhere to
Yeah,
run.
Jack Yule's at third. Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. He didn't have nowhere to run back to.
Yeah.
But they told him Jack.
So
to go back,
now,
they was-
Yeah.
they were like, back.
All they had to do was chase him all the way back to third and tag one of them.
yep. So runners at second and third. The Roanoke Rapids fans are livid with the call.
Man says, letting them have it. Y'all are losing
So it'll be 1
17-11.
out.
1 out.
Chargers
Runner on second
lead
and third.
17
Gonna bring
to
up
11,
Copperfield.
as there will be 1 out, runners on second and third. First pitch to Fields, all speed, misses high, ball 1.
Oh, I need to reset this game.
Next pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 2.
You never know what's up these days.
2 balls, no strikes, runners at second and third, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch called, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Infield still in. Next pitch, fastball, called, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Fields. Next pitch, popped into right field, and I think that's going to get down. It is. Fields is going to single on the bloop single.
Bloop in the right field there is going to score another run. Makes it 18 for the Chargers.
It is now
Runner on first and
18
third
to
with 1
11.
out.
Right, if we're gonna get out.
Zach Jones.
And now, is there going to be another pitching
And there's
change?
gonna be another big change. Crank the music, boss.
Wow.
I gotta do this.
So, runners on the corners, 1 out. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Zach Jones, who has been hit by the pitch 3 times. 3 out of his 4 at bats. He has been hit.
New pitcher here.
He is a magnet.
This is number 9, Bryce Manning, right fielder.
So that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Manning, to be the next pitcher for Roanoke Rapids. This pitch and change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken. Located, I'm pretty sure you know where it's located by now, but it is located in downtown Greenville. We'll be back momentarily after warm-ups is complete. All right, we'll join you back here in the sixth, still in the sixth. Runners on the corners, one out. John Fields will be at first, Brooks at third,
Walk off
and
at the base.
and that'll bring up the designated hitter Zach Jones, who, if he hits a home run, this will be the game. First pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball one. Next pitch, fastball, called, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the next pitch, fastball, misses outside. Two-one count now to Jones. Next pitch, fouled back.
Right to.
And it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball hit down the line, but foul. Next pitch, outside, ball 3. So it'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Again, if he can time up fastball and hit it out, that'll be the game. Next pitch, fastball lined into center field. And that'll be the 19th run of the game.
Makes it 19-11.
We can get
Runner on first and second with 1 out for Slater Person.
That'll bring up Slater Persinger.
That's all. We'll not have a single problem in the world. I play every single sport. He just does baseball.
Yeah.
I'd be dunking on people.
He's too soft.
So runners on first and second for Slater. First pitch to Slater misses outside. Ball 1.
I'd be out there walking to the end zone, just putting one at
Pitcher checks the sign, and now the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play.
He could literally walk to the
1
end
ball,
zone,
1 strike.
catch it. I'd be playing every sport.
Pitcher checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Fastball almost hits him. Ball 2.
Let it hit you. Let it hit you.
2 balls, 1 strike to Slater. Next pitch, almost at his head. Ball 3. As the runners will advance to second and third. The game-winning run is at second.
Ending run.
Yeah, game-ending run, yes.
So really all we need is a blooper.
So it'll be 3 balls, 1 strike.
Nice hit to the fence. Nice hit to the warning track.
Choo-choo. 3-1, have some fun.
All right, so it'll be a 3-1 count. Manning walking back to the mound. It'll be infield in. Only 1 out in the 6th. Next pitch, fastball misses low, ball 4. It'll be bases loaded, and that'll bring up the leadoff batter, Bryson Williams.
Courtesy runner for Slater is going to be Cam Smith.
Cam Smith, the courtesy runner.
So Slater's that tall and isn't fast.
Well, I mean, he's pitching right now, so you can get a free runner.
So, base hit could win this game, / can end this game. First pitch to Bryson misses outside, ball 1.
Bryson walking off right here.
Pitcher checks the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike 1. Throwback to check on Cam Smith at first. And Smith gets back in time. Smith is giggling after that one. Next pitch to Bryson. Off speed. Grounder to third. Third baseman will tag the runner, Zach Jones, at third. And that'll score John Fields.
Fielder's choice will score a run. Makes it 20 for the Chargers. 2 outs. Got a runner on first and second for Parker Rowland.
So it'll be a runner on first and second for the fielder's choice. And it's going to be 20-11 as the game-winning run / game-ending run. It will be Cam Smith at second. First pitch to Rowland, called strike 1. Next pitch called strike 2. Next pitch, ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rowland. 2 outs. Next pitch, off speed, misses inside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, fastball, misses low, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Rowland. The Chargers have hit around for the second time this game. Next pitch. Fastball. That's in the other batter's box, and we're going to call that strike 3.
Come on, Blue.
Another questionable call.
That is the sixth inning. Ayden-Grifton leads 20-11, heading to the seventh.
This game does not, or this umpire does not want this game to end. We're headed to the top of the seventh, where Sawyer Williams will lead off for the Yellow Jackets. We'll be back momentarily.
Free outs. 1, 2, 3, and let's talk about this.
All right, we join you in the top of the seventh as the Chargers lead 20-11. First pitch to Williams misses low, ball 1. Next pitch, fastball misses high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The wind in the pitch, off speed, grounded past the shortstop, Bryson Williams, and that'll be a single for Sawyer Williams.
It's going to put a runner on first. Bring up top of the order, Bryce Manning.
So runner on first, nobody out here in the seventh. Chargers are 3 outs away from victory. First pitch to Bryce Manning is a ball outside. Next pitch, fastball. Popped in the air. Shortstop tracking it, and he will catch it for the first out.
Runner still on first. Brings up Ayden-Grifton.
So it'll be 1 out, runner on first for the third baseman, Aiden Brantley. Double play could end this game. First pitch to Brantley is a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, fastball, misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Williams leads off at first. Now the pitch, fastball, foul back to the screen. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch off speed, dribbler to third. Wilson over to second. Fields collects and tags the bag, and that'll be it. So it'll be 2 outs, now.
Second base has been a little trippy today. Couldn't quite complete double
So
play.
Aiden
He got
Brantley
Roanoke
will
first.
reach
Threw his hands up at you.
on a
Brings up
fielder's
Colin White.
choice.
Parker tripped on it earlier.
So 2 outs
2
as
strikes away from a ball game.
the shortstop Colin Elias is due up now. He'll foul off the first pitch. Next pitch to Elias is a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ayden-Grifton a 1 out away from their 14th victory of the year. Next pitch off speed, misses outside, ball 2. Next pitch, line drive into center field, and it's over Connor Lofton's head. Y'all thought the game was over, but no. And it's now a double for
Doubles
Colin
this score run,
Elias,
makes it 20-12.
and that'll
Runner
score
on second,
Brantley,
brings up Blaine Warren.
and it's now 20-12. First pitch to Blaine Warren is fouled back into the screen.
Well, strikeout, right?
No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, foul down the third base side.
Oh, curve on the dirt. He'll swing at it. Watch it.
It'll be no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Ball game.
Next pitch misses low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yellow Jackets down to their final strike of the game. And a pickoff attempt at second as Elias will get back safely. Bryson Williams is running circles around the runner at second. Next pitch, fouled out of play. The Yellow Jackets are still battling here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch at his head, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 7th. Next pitch, fastball, foul down the third base side. Still a 2-2 count. Runner on second, 2 outs in the 7th. Next pitch, off speed, fouled out of play.
You called so many things.
He's looking like the perfect player.
And we will try it again. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. It'll be all speed in the dirt, ball 3.
All right.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chargers lead 20-12. Next pitch, fastball by him. And this marathon of a
And that's the
game,
ball game,
2
ladies and
hours and
gentlemen.
43
Final score,
minutes,
8-20,
is
Roanoke Rapids,
over.
12.
As
Ayden-Grifton
the
will be back in action on
Chargers
Easter Monday.
improve
Church
to
tomorrow.
14-5.
JV at 4 o'clock. Varsity at 6:30 versus New Bern. Everybody have a safe drive home, and don't forget to keep on charge.
All right, so
Just leave it up there.
it'll be 20-12. Chargers have 14 hits. They committed 7 errors on the game. They left 9 runners left on base. The Yellow Jackets scored 12 runs on 9 hits. They only committed 1 error, and they left 7 runners left on base. So, please stay tuned for the player of the game interview that will be uploaded later tonight. And that player of the game will be Jack Yule, who went 4 for 4. He walked, had 4 RBIs on the day. So, yes, stay tuned to the channel tonight where that video will be uploaded. Again, Ayden-Grifton picks up their 14th win of the season. They improved to 14-5. We'll be back on Easter Monday as the Chargers play home again. Tune in on Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in.